Hello there. The COVID-19 pandemic ushered a new normal. And in this video, I'll explore what this means for businesses and share with you examples on how some businesses have adapted and coped with it. I'll be right back. Welcome back. My name is Raymond Huan, and if you own a business, you are interested in business, or you wish to learn about the tips and tricks on how to operate your business better, I encourage you to click on the subscribe button that you see before you right now. In a previous video on how to create a winning customer experience, I explained at length what the customer experience entails and how to design one for your customers. Put simply, the customer experience is how your customers experience your brand. It's all about engaging people in a certain way. It is all about making people feel a certain way. The customer experience is important because people will often forget, and sometimes very conveniently, what you did for them. But they are more likely to remember how you made them feel. The new normal has changed the way people live their lives. With changing lifestyles, consumers have changed the way they purchase and consume. And some changes are easier to bear with than others, and most people don't like the idea of change. It is not always comfortable. Not only that, some people face more challenges than others. A new lifestyle and new challenges means that customers face new needs and new wants. In the new normal, all sorts of new pain points arise. When you're in business, addressing these new pain points becomes your responsibility, and they also become a source of opportunity for you. More importantly, in the age of so much uncertainty and worry, customers appreciate when they feel that businesses actually care about them, and it matters how businesses make them feel. During a health crisis, how would you want your customers to feel? How would you meet their changing needs or expectations? Here's how you can do it. The crisis didn't come with a manual, and so many of us are trying to do the best that we can, given what we have. But be kind, be compassionate, and be understanding of their plight. How are brands responding to this crisis? Some brands in the early stages of the pandemic chose to redirect their marketing budget to respond to the pandemic. For example, Coca-Cola Philippines decided to reinvest about $3 million in marketing spending into COVID-19 relief equipment and plans, in the provision of protective equipment and beverages for health workers, the delivery of food packs to the most vulnerable families, and the support of certain affected small retailers. How did Coca-Cola experience change? Well, Coca-Cola has been known for their fun engagement online, but the shift in marketing spending created purposeful engagement. It essentially assured their fans and customers that the brand is present at that crucial time, just as the brand was present during the fun times. It's great to be empathetic, but keep it real and be honest too. If COVID-19 has impacted you, be honest about your own plight and about your own challenges. Be explicit about what things have changed and will be changing as a result of the new normal. You might be surprised how people have become more compassionate and understanding when you become more honest about your challenges. And while the pandemic should not be used as an excuse to lower your operating standards, you need to learn how to manage customer expectations. Communicate with your customers and be transparent as possible. This will help your staff too, especially your customer-facing staff. People are under a huge amount of pressure, but it helps if they are made to understand the situation and if you are able to explain what you are doing about it. It also helps if you give them alternatives. Maybe a different way of purchasing from you or another way of communicating with you. Doing this changes the experience, but this creates the impression that you are doing your best given the extraordinary circumstances. For example, Disney closed its parks to keep everyone safe. And while some have reopened in certain locations, many have had to shut operations again because of a second wave of COVID infections. They even have had to cancel Disney-branded tours and cruises. In the very early stages of the pandemic, Disney offered a safer alternative, Disney at Home. This is a DIY travel adventure that allows families to experience traveling at home while placing many of Disney's other assets front and center. What Disney created is a DIY or do-it-yourself adventure pack for families that puts together shows on National Geographic, Disney Plus, with snack recipes and treats that will remind customers of the Disney experience in parks and cruises. So how did the Disney experience change? The location has certainly changed, but it has affirmed that the Disney brand represents a powerful storytelling that you can bring with you anywhere you are. People are looking for connection these days. If anything, they're trying to find some sense of being normal. So keep your lines open and take advantage of technology to find ways to connect with your fans and your customers in the new normal. A great example of a brand connecting with their fans and customers through the innovative use of technology is Reese's Trick or Treat door. This fun and pandemic-friendly alternative to the traditional Halloween tradition is a robotic door that dispenses candy for kids to safely trick or treat just outside their front door during the pandemic. How does this experience change? It certainly is a different way of experiencing Halloween, but the brand makes a huge impact on how the children will remember their pandemic Halloween. It brings fun and laughter to the kids who are forced to stay at home. If anything, it brings some normal to an otherwise extraordinary and scary set of circumstances. What else can you provide your customers at their convenience? Are there ways for you to support the causes that they value? How else can you cater to their needs and wants that align to their values? In this heartwarming example of a simple 3-minute short film, Disney again delivers a nostalgic and uplifting holiday ad that highlights the value of family at a time when many might feel isolated or are apart because of the pandemic. It's yet another reminder of how powerful storytelling contributes to the overall experience. I have provided the link that you can look at the video. You need to take care of yourself too. You, as the leader or head of your business, is the lead designer of your customer experience. You play an important part, and with important assets, you need to take care of yourself. It's difficult to be creative, innovative, delightful and engaging if you're tired and exhausted. You cannot pour what you can from an empty cup. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I look forward to catching up with you in the next video very soon.